Right before we begin today's video, if you'd like to receive alerts about some of the best credit card offers, go to this link down below in the description to subscribe to my all-new credit card offer alerts. Simply enter your name and email and I'll start sending you those alerts for free. Whether you're single, in a relationship, or have a family of 5, chances are you spend a lot of your money on food every single month. And having a credit card that rewards you for that food spend can bring a lot of value to your life. So today we're going to talk about the cards that can do exactly that. But before we do so, you need to understand exactly what we mean by grocery stores / supermarkets, because a lot of people might be confused by that. And the reason for that is it doesn't matter what you buy. Rather, it matters the stores at which you shop. Allow me to help you understand this further with some terms directly from American Express. For your grocery purchase on an Amex card, it must code as a U.S. supermarket. And here's some examples of stores that will qualify. They include Aldi, Fresh Direct, Gelson's, Hy-Vee, Keen's Food Markets, and a bunch others that you can see there on the list. And this is not a complete list. So if you also shop at the likes of Tom Thumb, Sprouts, Kroger, etc., those will be just fine too. And now for some examples of merchants that will not qualify for a grocery purchase. These include specialty stores like bakeries, butchers, etc. Also superstores like a Target or a Walmart. And yes, they do sell groceries, but groceries are a small portion of what they sell broadly. Also excluded are warehouse clubs like BJ's, Costco, Sam's Club, and things like that. Same thing with convenience stores like a 7-Eleven or meal kit delivery services like Blue Apron, Freshly, and HelloFresh. With all of that context in place, now let's dive into the best credit cards for grocery purchases. The first card on our list here will be the Citi Strata Premier. It earns triple points on a bunch of different categories, one of which is supermarkets. And the nice thing here is there's no cap to how many points you earn in that category, and it also works worldwide. Some of those other 3-point categories include air travel, other hotel purchases, restaurants, gas stations, and even EV charging. There's also a 10-point per dollar category whenever you spend money on hotels, car rentals, and attractions through the cititravel.com portal. For any of you who sign up and get approved for the card for the first time here as a new member, you can also earn 75,000 bonus points after you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months. All the way at the very bottom here, we also see it has an annual fee of $95, and to help you justify that, there's another benefit here, which is a $100 annual hotel benefit, giving you literally $100 off a single hotel stay whenever you spend $500 or more, taxes and fees aside, and you gotta book it through Citi's portal. The cool thing about this benefit is that it's applied instantly at the time of booking. Let's move on to card number 2. This one is the American Express Gold Card, earning 4 points per dollar on groceries, only at U.S. supermarkets though, on up to $25,000 in purchases per year. Other reward categories include 4 points per dollar at restaurants worldwide on up to $50,000 in purchases, triple on flights when you book those directly with the airlines or AmexTravel.com, 2x on prepaid hotels, again through the Amex Travel portal, and then 1x on your other purchases. As I record this, Amex is experimenting with some variable welcome offers. Right now you can earn as high as 100,000 points after spending $6,000 in the first 6 months. Typically the offer is around 60,000 points, but with these variable offers you may earn 60 or 75 or up to 100. This card does carry a relatively high annual fee of $325, but there are some additional benefits to help you offset that, including an $84 Dunkin' credit, a $100 Resi credit, and a $120 dining credit. Of course, terms apply to all of those, so be sure to read them before you go out to use them. Card number 3 is the Citi Custom Cash Card, and this one has a pretty unique reward structure. You'll earn 5% cash back on your top eligible spend category every billing cycle on up to $500 spent. Beyond that, you'll still earn 1% though until it resets the next billing cycle. And outside of that top eligible spend category, you then earn 1% back on everything else you put through the card too. So for these eligible categories, here's a list of them right now. It includes restaurants, gas stations, and the topic of this video, grocery stores, as well as select travel, select transit, and many more. So because Citi looks at all of your spend within a given billing cycle and determines which one you spent the most in, and then gives you 5% from there, you want to make sure that grocery is your highest spend for that cycle to get 5% back. To guarantee it, Just use the card exclusively for your grocery purchases. New card members who sign up and get approved can also be eligible to earn $200 of cash back after you spend $1,500 in the first 6 months. It's also running a 0% APR for the first 15 months on new purchases and balance transfers, after which you'll have a variable APR, and this card has no annual fee. I also forgot to mention that this card has a temporary reward category of 4% as well on some special travel offers here, which includes hotels and rental cars when you put those through the City Travel Portal. That runs through June 30th, 2026. Lastly, although this is marketed as a cashback card, it does earn Citi Thank You points. And just remember that because it will come in handy later for those of you who may prefer travel over cashback. I just realized I should probably mention at this point, as we talk about more cards, that some of you might prefer a hybrid approach, some cashback and some travel points. So for those of you who might want to use multiple cards together, check out today's sponsor called MAXREWARDS. MAXREWARDS is an app that allows you to manage your credit cards, rewards, and benefits all in one place. This includes seeing when your bills are due, tracking your sign-up bonuses, monitoring your credit scores, and more. It gives you a great scrollable list of all the transactions you've made across all of your cards, plus it shows you how many rewards you've earned for those transactions. And since we all want to earn as many points, miles, or cash back as possible, the best card feature shows you which of your cards will earn the most amount of rewards on every transaction you make by category or by location. One of the features that I use all the time with MAXREWARDS at the gold level is the ability to automatically activate all of your Amex, Chase, and other offers that are linked to your card. So if you'd like to try MAXREWARDS, either the totally free version or the elevated gold tier with even more features, click the link down below in the description to get a 1-week free trial at the gold level, and also a 1-month discount when you use the link or by adding the code MARKR. Now back to the best grocery cards. Card number 4 is the Capital One Saver Rewards card. And I personally like this one a lot. It has some great 3% categories here, including grocery stores, which is great for this video, dining, entertainment, and popular streaming services, all of which have no upper limit or cap. It also has a 5% category for hotels and rental cars when you put those through Capital One's travel portal, as well as an 8% category for Capital One Entertainment, but through Capital One's entertainment portal. Outside of all that, you can continue earning 1% back on all of your other non-category purchases, and for new card members, there is a bonus opportunity as well. You can earn $200 of cash back once you spend $500 in the first 3 months. The second part of the bonus is also a 0% APR for the first 15 months on purchases and balance transfers, then a variable APR after that. Also, no annual fee. While this is a great cashback credit card, keep in mind that you can also convert your cashback into Venture miles if you have one of the Venture branded cards as well, like the Venture One, Venture Rewards, or the Venture X. Moving on to card number 5, it's the American Express Blue Cash Everyday Card. This one earns 3% back on groceries at US supermarkets on up to $6,000 per year, then 1% beyond that. There's some additional categories as well, including 3% back on US online retail purchases with its own cap of $6,000 per year, as well as 3% back on gas at US gas stations with another $6,000 cap. Beyond all those categories, you also earn 1% back on your other purchases. As I record this, Amex is also running a variable welcome offer for this card as well. You can earn as high as $250 of cash back after spending $2,000 on purchases in the first 6 months. And even though this card has no annual fee, there's still a couple of credits that you can use to justify it even further. One of which is an $84 Disney bundle credit, and another for $180 toward Home Chef. And of course, terms apply here, so read those before you activate and use them. It's now time to mention one of the best cashback credit cards on the market right now for grocery stores that pretty much no one ever talks about. It is the AAA Daily Advantage Visa Signature Credit Card. It's a fantastic card for everyday style purchases, including 5% cash back on grocery store purchases. It'll also award you 3% back on gas and EV charging stations, wholesale clubs, streaming services, pharmacy purchases, and purchases at AAA. You'll also earn 1% back on all of your other purchases. The card also has a smaller welcome offer to earn a $100 statement credit when you get approved and spend $1,000 in your first 90 days. And I'm also happy to say that this card has no annual fee. There is one little caveat to be aware of here, and that is a cap on the total amount of rewards that you can earn at the higher multipliers. As shown on the screen, this card gives you a combined earn of 5% cashback at grocery stores and 3% on wholesale clubs and gas for the first 10K spent in a calendar year. So if you spend around 10 grand per year at grocery stores and you want to get the most amount of rewards, just use this card exclusively at grocery stores, and then for the other categories, choose another card. We've got 2 cards left on our list, so let's check them out. Card number 6 is the American Express Blue Cash Preferred card. It will give you an incredible 6% back on groceries on up to $6,000 spent per year at US supermarkets. There's also a second 6% category for select streaming subscriptions on US streaming services. We also see 3% back on transit, including taxis, rideshare, parking, tolls, trains, buses, and more. And also we have 3% back on gas at US gas stations. After all of that, we've got 1% back on your other purchases. There's another variable welcome offer here to earn as high as $300 of cash back after spending $3,000 in your first 6 months. It's also running a promo APR rate of 0% for purchases and balance transfers on the first 12 months, then a variable one to follow, and the card has a $0 intro annual fee for that first year, and then it's $95 for each year thereafter. Once that annual fee does kick in though, you also have a way to help earn some of that back with the credit here, which is $84 towards a Disney bundle. Terms do apply in terms of how it's given out to you. Just read those before you activate so you understand how it works. And finally, we have a more limited use case here, but for some people this will be very valuable because of the points earned. We have the Chase Sapphire Preferred card giving you triple points on online grocery purchases, excluding Target, Walmart, and wholesale clubs. The card also gives you 5 points per dollar on travel via the Chase portal, also triple on dining and select streaming services, plus 2x on other travel outside of Chase's portal, and then 1x elsewhere. There are also a couple more reward categories here on a limited time basis with select partners. You can earn 5x on Peloton purchases, as well as 5x on Lyft. Both of these run through the end of March 2025 with some additional terms there. And we also have a DoorDash Dash Pass subscription to give you even more value in helping you offset that $95 annual fee. New card members getting a proof of the card can currently earn 60,000 bonus points after spending $4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months. And beyond that Dash Pass membership to help you offset the annual fee, there's also a $50 hotel credit that you receive every anniversary year on hotels that are eligible when you book them through the Chase Travel portal. Time for a summary. Across the top here, we're going to look at all of the cards that are great for grocery and also earning travel rewards points. This includes the Citi Custom Cash card, the Amex Gold card, Citi Strata Premier, and Chase Sapphire Preferred. They also earn points that are transferable to airline and hotel partners. Except for the Citi Custom Cash, it does not have any access to transfer partners on its own. But if you combine it with that Citi Strata Premier, then you have access to full transfer partners no matter what. However, the Amex Gold, Citi Strata Premier, and Chase Sapphire Preferred all give you direct access to transfer partners on their own. Now on the cashback side of the equation here, we're going to bring most of the travel cards down as well because those points, worth at least 1 cent each, still work well for cashback. The exception being the Amex Gold card. Those points get a lot less value for cash, so we've got to exclude that one. However, we're also bringing in the Amex Blue Cash Preferred, the AAA Daily Advantage, the Capital One Saver, and the Amex Blue Cash Everyday. Those additional 4 cards that we added to this cashback list earn true cashback, whether it's a statement credit or just actual cashback to your account. They are not good for travel, and they also don't earn points specifically. One easy way to help you identify this is when you see a percent sign like 3% here, that's a true cashback card, whereas 3x or 5x, those are point-based cards, some of which again are still good for cashback, but with points, travel tends to be the better use case. And that's a wrap for the top credit cards for grocery store purchases. Whether you're on Team Cashback or Team Travel, there's something in here for you. But for all of you out there who still may buy your groceries at non-grocery stores, so for example, Target or Walmart being superstores, or the likes of Costco, BJ, Sam's Club, which are wholesalers, for those you might want to look into the individual store branded cards, like the Target card gives you 5% back instantly at checkout, or even a general 2% or 2 mile per dollar card as a general catch-all strategy. With that said, I hope this video was helpful to you all, but before you go, check out the links down below in the description area to earn some more cash back whenever you shop online with Rakuten. You can even change your reward preference from cashback to Amex membership rewards points if you prefer. To sign up for Max Rewards and better manage multiple cards, rewards, benefits, and more all in one place. And to view my site with some great credit card offers that you can now filter down by benefit, reward category, and more to find the ones you like best. And of course, if you want me to remind you of some of the best credit card offers, then sign up for that newsletter as well. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.